Hello, friends, and welcome. I'm Sarah Liz. Happy Friday. I have a bunch of updates for you. Yes, there are some sale things, and we'll get to that, but I have cooler stuff. Number one, I got my hands on a Stamptember exclusive before it launches. I know. You guys, I started my channel really like in January, and these are the things that are happening, and then I'm doing like spontaneous, embarrassing, happy dances. So I want to share that joy with you. I am finishing a video today. That video will launch at end of day Wednesday. This is the Thursday something. If you're unfamiliar with Stamptember, it is through Simon Says Stamp, and they collaborate with a bunch of other small crafty businesses throughout the month to release exclusive products. And then Simon releases additionally some of their own exclusive products that are on limited runs. Like they make a certain number of them, and when they're gone, they're gone. So these videos typically launch at midnight. So my video will go live at the end of day Wednesday, midnight Eastern time. But I need to know, do you want to do a premiere? That is so far past my bedtime. It's like it is way past my bedtime. Like I put my kids to bed and then I go to bed. But I think it would be fun. And then for a premiere, the video launches and then there's a live chat on the side. So I would love to know right now in the comments, yes, Sarah Liz, I think that's awesome. I want to chat with you. I will be there. Okay. Midnight Eastern time, end of day Wednesday. That's really cool, Sarah, but no, I do not stay up that late, or I'm unavailable. Both are important. If enough people are like, yes, I think that's really cool and I want to do that, then we'll plan a premiere. Otherwise, it will launch at the same time regardless. And as you stay up or get up, it will be there for you. I can't tell you anything about it except that it's amazing. It's so awesome. And I'm so honored to be a part of it. Number two, not tomorrow, but a week from Saturday on September 23rd, I will be doing a live stream with LV Handcrafted and Crafts by Jay, and it's a mystery craft along. I love these so much. So I will link in the description box below everything we're talking about, and the live stream event is already available, right? You can't obviously watch it because we can't go in the future, but you can save the link if you want to. And a mystery craft along, you use supplies you already have, and then somebody puts together clues on how to make the card, and we chat along and you can add to the conversation, and things go awry and it's funny and goofy, but the projects from last time blew me out of the water. It was amazing. So I would love it if you came to the live stream and maybe crafted with us, or maybe just chatted with us, or maybe put us on in the background while you were, making crafts of your own. So that is coming up. Links to that in the description box below. It is SBC Fest, right? And so scrapbook.com has a bunch of free tutorials and inspiration. I'm going to go to my desktop in a minute and we will kind of walk through some of the details and how to find all of that. But my favorite things also has some really cool inspiration stuff up right now that I want to show you, and then a handful of sales. So thank you so much for joining me for this. Let's take a look at what else is going on. So here's the description box below the video. There's a note reminding you to let me know if you want to stay up late for a premiere with me. Either way, put it in the comments. I have a link to the mystery craft along live stream. There is a note in there that says that they will release some prep work ahead of time, just so you have your pieces cut and you're not scrambling. And then I am linking to my Spellbinders warehouse sale video, only because that sale launched on Tuesday. And so some of the best bargains that are like 75% off, 80 or 90% off, those are selling out. And so I walk you through the whole thing. Anyway, that's there. Let's talk about scrapbook.com. I have links to SBC Fest and the details for that, the freebies, because there's always fun extra freebies for SBC Fest, the code for 10% off your entire order, and then my top picks for exclusive products and bundles. So here's the link to SBC Fest and all the information about it. It's about to start in 4 minutes. So I'm trying to finish this so I can go watch. What they're going to do is release one really long video per day with these amazing instructors that it's awesome. And I love that. I will link to it on YouTube as well. But once the video is done, they will create chapters. And so you can come here and like click on the person and it will take you just to their part of the video. So if I want to watch Lauren Taylor's tutorial because she's amazing, hi Lauren, then I can go straight there. Okay. And so then there's also like all the questions and things like that. They link to all of the bundles for you. So each of the instructors has put together a bundle with the supplies for their class, and they are at like 50% off or more. And then you can put your 10% off on top of that. So that link is also below. The link to the freebies. So here's your code, but then like there's so much stuff that can be added as a freebie during SBC Fest. And if it's like the previous ones, they will keep adding to this and rotating things. So that's super fun. And then here is my list of like my very favorite exclusive products from scrapbook.com, which is awesome because these are already on super sale, and then you can take that extra 10% off. Okay. So free inspiration, free tutorials, and really, really great bargains at scrapbook.com. So My Favorite Things has a huge sale going on right now and some really awesome inspiration. I will link to the sale as a whole, but then I also have a link to my favorites. These are the things that I'm most excited about right now. You can get Pear Blossom Press Easy Lights, right? The one where you just stick the battery in it and tape it in your card. You can get those at 40% off. They do not exclude them from their sale. So I have linked directly to the Easy Lights. And then they have these superstar challenges going on right now. They do this once a year, and some really incredible card makers bust out their most amazing skills. And the inspiration I draw from this one, whether I'm going to participate or not, is absolutely amazing. There's tons of prizes and things like that. And so I have linked to the individual challenges. There's one for the Coloring Virtuoso. And when you scroll down, you can see what people have colored. Like these are, look at that. I don't know if I can make that big. Probably I can. Okay, so it's going to take you to their Instagram, and I can't color like that, but I am so inspired looking at this. And then there's another one for Clean and Simple Genius. I am not good at this. This is not. And so I just love kind of coming through the challenges and seeing what other people have made. I am thinking about participating in the Box Card Master because if you watch my channel, you know I love a box card. And these are so fun and clever and cute, and there's really, really cool stuff in here. So in that description box, I am linking to like the general information for the challenge, which tells you about prizes, but then the individual challenges so you can see the cool things that people are making. Spellbinders is having a warehouse sale, and I made an entire video about it. I linked the video at the top of this section, but you can also then do some quick links to shop by price. This section, they have buttons for $1, $5, and $10. Those are the things they're trying to clearance out. And so they are more than 50% off. And it also means there's stuff in there that's been there for a while. So I've narrowed it down to my top picks in those sections. And then I went through everything else, picked out all my favorites, and organized my favorites by price. Okay. You can also just scroll like all of my favorites by collection. Some of these will link directly to Spellbinders, but some of them are linking to like a visual supply list to try to make it easier for you because I can't sort that way on their website. Okay, Advent calendars. Let's talk about Advent calendars. You already know about some of this. There's the 12 days of Stitchmas. These are really large dies, right? You can definitely fill a card with these. They are all Christmas related and they are all stitching related, though you don't have to stitch them. And that one is $75. And then they have the Crafty Advent calendar that's $55. These are not all Christmas related, and there's stencils and dies and stamps and a whole bunch of stuff in here. But these will sell out quickly. And because the warehouse sale is going on right now, I have a suspicion that they will sell out either during this sale or shortly after. Because once people start putting a whole bunch of stuff in their cart, right, then they're gone. I did also want to show you Brutus Monroe's Halloween Advent Calendar. My friends, I love this. So it's 30 bucks. It starts shipping tomorrow. And I got an email this morning that said these were nearly sold out. Okay. I don't know what's in here. I don't even know that they've done this before, but I love Brutus Monroe. They make great products. They're carried by scrapbook.com. Not this particular item, but I feel like when you know they're carried by a large store that you trust, that kind of helps if you're new to them. Like they're wonderful. They also have a Christmas advent calendar that's 40 bucks. And so that price point is a little bit cheaper than Spellbinders if you're interested in a crafty something, but you don't want to buy the bigger something. So I got an email this morning. ALTENEW is having a last chance sale, and I opened that up. There are 231 products in that sale. But here's the thing. They're actually running 3 sales at the same time. So what I did was to combine all 3 sales in my search, and there are 780 products on sale. This is one of my very favorites, this Caps Bold Alphabet Die set, and it's only $27. These are huge and awesome. One of my most used alpha die sets. But I know it can be overwhelming to try to search 781 products. So what I did was to organize that giant 3 sale combo by item type. Okay. So you can search just the inks. Their inks were on sale not that long ago, but I feel like some of these are even more on sale than they were. Some are 35%, but there are a lot that are 45 or 50% off. I mostly use my ALTENEW inks for ink blending because the way they smooth out is magic. So I like a mini ink cube for this, where my Simon inks I stamp with more often, and so I want the large ink pad. But there's some of both. There's large ink pads for 50% off. Okay, so you can search just the inks. Then there are stamp and die bundles. And you guys, some of these have sold out since I prepped this morning. But there's really beautiful, beautiful stuff. Like you can get this combo for $15.75. This is an awesome sale. But I would hop on this pretty quickly because things are selling out. Then there are stamp, die, and stencil bundles. And some of them, like this Cherry Blossoms bunch, right? That is truly like you're going to stamp the outline and then stencil and then cut it out with a die. Where others, it's more like you're getting a mask because it's a layering stamp. But there's 43 of those where this stamp and die bundle, there were tons. It's 138. So you can search by what you're most interested in and shop that way. There are 27 embossing folders on super sale, 45% off. And then there are just dies, like standalone dies that are 40, 45, and 50% off. I love their background dies. I would buy them all. I have this one. I love this one. Actually, I have I have these sort of scripty words as well. I like that they're playful and fun. So anyway, this sale is linked for you as well. Hero Arts is having their stamp along. It's a holiday themed something. It's $45 to register, and then you can use your own supplies if you want. So I am going to link to information about the stamp along. Really incredible instructors. You know a lot of these people, I'm sure. It's a 2-day event. Early bird pricing ends on October 2nd, so I would hop on that. I've done a couple of these, and they're tremendously fun. They will also then have recommended supplies. So I'm going to link to that stuff too. You can buy the bundle. What I did was to look at the bundle, figure out what I have from Hero Arts or another company that might be similar. Like I have candy cane dies and tree dies, but not tree stamps. And I was like, where can I use what I already have? And where is there something that I feel is really unique? And I don't think I have something that could replace that. And so I bought like just this polar bears, Northern Lights situation. And I love these trees, right? Jennifer McGuire used them. And I was like, oh my gosh, because I do that. So I just go through and I'm like, what do I really like here that I don't have something similar? And I pick and I choose a couple of things. So I've linked that as well. That class or set of classes also comes with a Facebook page where you get to share your projects and talk to people, and the instructors are in there if you have questions. I cannot recommend it enough. Absolutely a lot of fun. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this was helpful. Say hi in the comments below, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time.